If you're finding this message right now, it's because Spirit has a message for you. And I need to get this to you because they literally were talking to me the entire time I was in a shower. Okay. If you had to describe 2024 with one word, the word that you will come up with is betrayed. And you don't necessarily feel betrayed by the people surrounding you. You actually feel betrayed by your spirit team. Why? Because in the beginning of 2024, you did everything you felt like you were supposed to do. You made your New Year's resolutions. You talked to spirit. You may have even gotten some spiritual readings and like looked into what were the best things to do in 2024. You know, all the due diligence that it would take for you to make this year successful. You even took bets on yourself. And when I say bets on yourself, like you walked outside of your comfort zone, you walked into situations and met people and did networking and all the things, right? That's supposed to bring you success. Yet you feel like what was promised to you, you still have not gotten. And Spirit wants you to know that it's not too late because 2024 is not done yet. Now, I need to say this other part because what the other thing that I kept on hearing was that you set and you every year set New Year's resolutions. And the problem with New Year's resolutions, and I'm saying this as a preface to what's to come in 2025 for you. The problem with setting New Year's resolutions in January, like most people do, is that is the energy of the time of year where everything is going into hibernation. Things are dying. Things are being frozen over. Life is being taken away in nature so that things can rest. So for you to plant your New Year's resolutions and do what you do every single year in 2025 would be a mistake. Instead, keep your New Year's resolutions until March when the spring equinox comes around. And for those of you who don't know about the spring equinox, go look it up. You'll find the dates for 2025. You can literally Google spring equinox in 2025. It'll tell you. Set your New Year's resolutions at the spring equinox. But the other thing that Spirit wants you to know is that there are some people, situations, what's the word? This is not people, just people in situation. There are some resources, thank you. There are some resources that Spirit has brought to you that you overlooked because you felt like you didn't have what was needed to step into that. And what Spirit wants you to know is all they need you to do is to take the first step, not to do your human thing and like put all this thought behind how it's getting ready to happen and analyze, well, is that person like really getting ready to be good for me? And like, don't go into these opportunities that are about to come back around to you because see, you done missed quite a few of them this year because you were hesitant. And you were hesitant because in the past you have been hurt. In the past people have done you wrong. In the past you felt like you put in your all, but you never could find anybody else that matches your intensity. So you held back a little bit. So this time when opportunities came around, most of the opportunities you was like, oh, that's too good to be true. Or most of the people that came, you were like, yeah, you probably coming here because you're trying to hurt me. But Spirit wants you to know, beloved, that in fact, those were opportunities. Those were people who were answering the prayer that you gave Spirit in the beginning of 2024. And before 2025 comes up in here, Spirit is going to send another cipher of helpful people, helpful situations, networking opportunities to you that they don't want you to miss. And this time, instead of entering into each of these situations and meeting each of these people with hesitancy, walk into it and literally only deal with walking by faith and not by sight. Don't analyze anything that is shown to you. And for some reason, I feel like I'm hearing Virgo, I'm hearing Taurus, I'm hearing Sagittarius. Like, don't, and this message is for everybody, but those three signs, like, just while I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm hearing it. So don't walk into this. And 444 was just on the clock when I looked up at the timer. Don't walk into this, beloved, with the same energy and attitude that you have used in the past, afraid that you're going to get got. Instead, Spirit wants you to leave your analytical human mind outside of this situation and this opportunity that's about to come to you. Instead, Spirit wants you to walk by faith and not by sight, which means that you just take the first step and Spirit's going to take the next one. And then they're going to tell you what next step to take. And then they're going to take the next one until when you look back, after you've walked into like these opportunities, when you look back, you're gonna be like, damn, I done walked the whole mile and it only felt like one step. Why? Because you weren't focused on all the steps and all the things that you had to do walking by faith. You just took one step, and in that one step, it turned into 10, turned into 20, turned into 100. And next thing you knew, you were exactly where you wanted to be before 2025 rolls in.